Good morning, students. So my name is Dr. Gansingh. So I'm from Government Degree College, Nagaram. So today my topic is plant taxonomy, especially one of the family and very important family that is belongs to Leguminaceae, and it is one of the subfamily. The name of the family is Saesalpinaceae. So the topic is related to first year, second sem. So students, so Saesalpinaceae, it is a subfamily of the Leguminaceae family. So already I told to you when we are in Fabaceae family or Papilionaceae, there are total 3 subfamilies which is present in Leguminaceae. The number one is Fabaceae or Papilionaceae. The second one is Saesalpinaceae, and the third one is Mimosaceae. So already we are successfully completed the first family, Fabaceae or Papilionaceae, and today I am going to explain the Saesalpinaceae family, and this family is called Casia family also. So Casia means in Telugu it is called Tangevu. So it is very familiar to all of us because one of the great festival which celebrated in Telangana, the name of the festival is Batakamma. So the Batakamma is mainly decorated with help of this Casia family and the Casia plant. So it is one of the very important and interesting family. So students, here once we observe the classification of the Saesalpinaceae family, so class is dicotyledons and subclass is Polypetalae, series is Calciflorae, order Rosales, and family is Saesalpinaceae. So let me see one by one. So already I explained to you that dicotyledons means the seed is made up of 2 parts. So such type of the plants we are considered as a dicotyledons. And here Polypetalae subclass, Polypetalae means the sepals and petals, they are number and number of sepals or number of petals. So mostly 3 or 5 in number, and they are divided. They are not united. If they are united, they are called gamopetalae. If they are separated, they are divided, they are called polypetalae. And here series is calciflorae. The calciflorae means here which is the female reproductive organ that is arranged on in the flower. So based on that flower, the reproductive organ, so it is considered as a calciflorae. And here the order is Rosales. Already same the Leguminaceae, the family which is Papilionaceae or Fabaceae, that is also belongs to Rosales because of the petals, they are in like a rose petals. Rose petals means one side is larger and the lower end is very thick in size. So that's why they all are looking like a rose petals. That's why the order is Rosales. And the family is Saesalpinaceae. So Saesalpinaceae is one of the subfamily of the Leguminaceae. So here, one by one, we go through their vegetative and floral characters. So students, here, the family, it has total 153 genera and 2100 2175 species distributed the tropical regions. Especially in India, the family members they are distributed in southern and western Ghats, and approximately 23 genera and 80 species is recorded in throughout the India. And Telangana and Andhra Pradesh, there are 10 genera and 40 species are present. And here, Saesalpinea is type of the genus of the family. So one of the very important plant of this family that is called Saesalpinea. Based on the Saesalpinea, the family name is given to the Saesalpinaceae. So here, some of the very important plants which is present in this family is the very number one is Bauhinia purpurea, Bauhinia wali, Saesalpinea bandu, Saesalpinea pulcherrima, Senna auriculata, and Senna pistula, Senna accidentalis, and Senna tora. And very important plant, one of the family is Hematoxylon campesianum, and Harvikia binata, and Saraka indica. And very important plant is Tamarindus indica, which is in Chinta, Tamarindus indica. So these all are very important plants belongs to this family. And the students, once we go to the habit and the habitat, so here the maximum the plants they are in mesophytic in nature. Mesophytic means these all are in they are in normal places, means where the cultivated is possible that area. These plants are distributed in the same areas, so these are called mesophytic nature. So very less plants, almost there is absent of the xerophytes and the hydrophytes. So all our plants belongs to the mesophytes. And so it shows great variation in habit. So some of the plants are trees, Tamarindus indica, Saraka indica, and some of the shrubs, Saesalpinea, Acacia, and some of the thorny shrubs, Pterolobium, and woody climbers, Bauhinia. Bauhinia is a plant, it is a climb with help of the small, the tendrils are like hooks. And annual herbs, Acacia tora and Acacia occidentalis, and Acacia pistula. So these are the different variety of plants, and their habit and habitats belongs to this Saesalpinaceae family. And you go for root system. So generally the family belongs to dicotyledons. So automatically the root is taproot system, and there is no any specific the root modifications, and the root is completely branched. Next, stem. Stem is aerial. Aerial means there is no underground stem, so it is completely aerial. And erect. Erect means it is completely straight and in auxiliary tendrils. In Bauhinia plant, we can observe the dendrils, which is a help to the climb, and they are developed from the axillary part of the Bauhinia, or hook-like thorns. These are hook-like thorns are present with help of the climbing, the pterolobium. So pterolobium, it is present the hook-like the thorns. They are help to the climb the other plants or any walls or anything. And here the stem is branched and cylindrical, woody in trees, and herbaceous in herbs like a acacia. So acacia plant. So already we know very well the acacia means a tangedu. So the stem is woody like, but it is not that much of the trunk. So it is very strong and it is woody. Next leaf. So here students, the leaves are alternate, stipulate. So in some plants, main especially Parkinsonia. So Parkinsonia, we observe that is the cladode. So these the stipules modify into spines-like structures in Parkinsonia. So there are pinnately compound leaves and prepinnately acacia, bipinnately Saesalpinaceae. In Bauhinia, simple leaf and bilobed. Means in the Bauhinia wildly plant, we observe the leaves, they are simple and the one leaf is divided into two parts, that is called, it is a bilobed. So in Acacia auriculata, ear-like Bauhinia stipules are foliose-like structures. So there are two variety of structures in the Bauhinia, foliose-like, and the Acacia auriculata, ear-like structure, leaves are present. So leaf lamina elliptical, obovate, or variously shaped, entire margin acute effects, herbaceous, glabrous reticulate venation. So here a reticulate venation, that's why it is belongs to dicotyledons. And students, now after completion of the vegetative characters of this family, so immediately we enter into the floral characters or the sexual characters. So it is start from inflorescence. So inflorescence here, it is a very important point. So this plant, it is Acacia, Tangedu Acacia auriculata. So the inflorescence is generally terminal and or axillary. Terminal means the apical portion of the plant, or the axillary means the axial portion of the plant. So in the both areas, the inflorescence is developed. So generally, the inflorescence type is racemose inflorescence. Racemose inflorescence, and the simple raceme, Acacia occidentalis. So in Acacia occidentalis, we observe the simple raceme. In Saraka, panicle inflorescence, Saraka indica, which is one of the very important ornament plant in the Telangana. So that is panicle inflorescence, and Acacia auriculata, corymb, and in Acacia tora, clusters of 2-3 flowers arise in the axil of leaves. So these are the important characters of the inflorescence in Saesalpinaceae family. So next students, we go for flower. So flower here it is bracteates, means the bracts are present. Pedicellate, means pedicels are there. So bracteolate and zygomorphic, complete. So here all the floral parts are present in a single flower, means calyx, corolla, androecium, gynoeciums, they all are present in a single flower. That's why it is called a complete. And bisexual, means the male and female cat organs are present in a single flower. That's why it is called bisexual. Dichlamydious means here the male reproductive organ, the stamens are arranged in two different heights, and a heterochlamydious, these are different in shapes and their structures. Pentamerous, the flowers is contained, the all the floral parts are five in number, mean the calyx 5, sepals 5, androecium 5 or 10, like this. So it is called pentamerous. And cyclic, so perigynous. So flowers are very big in some genera. So in the Saesalpinaceae family, some of the flowers means acacia like, so they are very big in size and they attracted to insects and sometimes birds also. And they are very colorful flowers present in the Saesalpinaceae family. So here calyx. So number of sepals are 5. So they all are free. Polycephalous means they are different. In Bahinia gamocephalous, so especially the family is belongs to Polypetalae, but Bahinia flowers they are shown the gamopetalous, especially in calyx, means they are united. And in imbricate and a quincuntial estivation. So estivation of the calyx is imbricate or quincuntial estivation. So odd sepal at the anterior side. So there are one, the sepal is different from remaining 4 sepals. So it is odd in the remaining sepals. So they all are similar. The one, the sepal is different from the remaining 4. So it is called the odd sepal, and it is arranged in anterior side of the flower. So in quincuntial means here quincuntial estivation, 2 sepals are outside, 2 sepals are inside, and one sepal, one wing inside and one wing outside. So see students, here very interesting concept is, so quincuntial estivation, the arrangement of the calyx in the early bud stage. The bud stage, they are, so they are quincuntial arrangement means, so 2 sepals are completely outside and 2 sepals are completely inside, and one sepal, one wing inside arrangement and one wing is outside arrangement. So it is the arrangement of the quincuntial, and generally the calyx are green in color. So next go for corolla. So petals are 5, polypetalous, odd petal at a posterior, here in before, that is odd petals are here, the odd petal is anterior, but here the odd petal is posterior side, small and different in color. So here also in corolla we observe one different odd the corolla. In tamarind, anterior or back side 2 petals are scale like. So we know very well a very familiar plant, that is tamarind. So there are 2, the anterior or back side petals are scale like structures. In Saraca, corolla are absent. So generally in Saraca indica, corolla means the petals are absent and the ascendingly imbricate estivation is present. So odd petals completely inside. So here in before, the odd petal, one side is inner side, other side is outer side, but here odd petal completely inside. So then androecium. So students, here stamens are 10, they are arranged in 2 holes, means 2 circles. So in cassia there are 10 in number. In cassia there are 10 in number, and 3 are completely long 4 short, and 3 is sterile. So they are not fertile. And generally in this family, the arrangement of the stamens are 5 plus 5. In Bauhinia monandra, only one stamen is there. In Cassia occidentalis, 10 outer holes, 2 fertile, 3 sterile, inner hole is 4 stamens are arranged. So there are the arrangement of the stamens are at different heights and different in their function. Next, gynoecium. So gynoecium are unicarpellary, means only one carpel, unilocular, only one chamber, half superior, half inferior, means half of the arrangement of the ovary is half of the part in the lower and half of the part is, one second, right. So unicarpellary or unilocular, half superior, half inferior, means half of the part of the ovary is arranged in the lower side and half of the part of the ovary is upper side. So it is called half superior and half inferior ovary. Many ovules are marginal placentation. So the ovules are arranged in a marginal placentations. So terminal style curved. So here you can observe this is style is curved. It is style is curved and a simple stigma. The stigma, which is the end portion of the female reproductive organ, the stigma, it is simple. Next. So students, here you can observe very clearly and very neat. So here it is a odd petal. So these are 4 are similar in size, are similar in their shape and their color. But here it is the odd petal. It is completely different from the remaining 4 petals. So it is bigger in size and they are separated with the help of the different color. So here also in the sepals, so they are also arranged in different in sizes. It is different in size. So pollination through insects. So generally the flowers are very big, so they are easily attracted to the insects and they can carry the pollen grains and transmit it to one flower to another flower. So pollination is successfully possible with help of the insects in Saesalpinaceae family. In Deinonyx regia, pollination through birds. So it is a special character. So in Deinonyx regia, the pollination will occur, will help of the birds only. So fruit. So students, here generally the fruit is legume. So in Tamarindus, indecent fruits. So it is the Tamarindus fruits. So these are really the different one and different taste fruits. Seed. Seeds are dicotyledons and non-endospermic. So here once we observe, these are the outermost layer, the floral diagram. The floral diagram, outermost layer, it is a calyx. These 2 sepals are completely outside, 1 and 2. And these 2 sepals are completely inside. And this is one end is inside, one end is outside. So this is the arrangement of calyx. Next, this one is in the corolla. One is completely inner, one is completely outer, and remaining 3, one outer and one inner. So here these are androecium are the stamens. So these are 3 is non-fertile. So remaining 3 is bigger in size and 4 is smaller in size. So this is a floral diagram. It is a floral formula. So bracteate, bracteolate, and only one side we can have the plan. The symmetry is the only half side symmetry, and it is bisexual. K5, Calyxophyll, Corollophyll, Andalusian 3 plus 4, they are separated. And here Gynoecium 1, it is half superior, half inferior. So later the economic importance of the family. So here, so most of the plants, so ornamental plants like Saraka, Dilonyx and Bahinia, and some of the plants, timber yielding plants, the tamarind and Parkinsonia, and some of the plants. So tamarind fruits are edible or pulps useful in the our daily food items, and hematoxylin campesianum dye is called hematoxin. So it is used for staining of the cell's nucleus. So for clearly appearing the nucleus which is present in the cell, so we are used one dye, means it is color. The color is extracted from the hematoxylin campesianum. So the plant is belongs to the this Saesalpinaceae family, and cassia seeds are adulterated with the coffee seeds. So cassia angustifolia and cassia auriculata powder is used to treat different skin diseases like eczema. So it is clear. Next, Bahinia, Vahalia leaves are used in making plates. So generally the Bahinia leaves are bigger in size. So using of these slides, some of the rural people, they are making the plates, and resin derived from the medulla of Hardwickia is used in varnish making. So varnish making, we are used for resins of the Hardwickia plant. So this is the complete information about the Saesalpinaceae family. So anyway, thank you students. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, please mail to me or contact to me my mobile number. So thank you. Thank you very much.